coronavirus, or they're being treated for coronavirus, even patients that have not been tested, Ainsley.
The stimulus deal created a 20% Medicare add-on payment for COVID-19 patients. So the question is, was that the best move, Brian?
All right, here to react is Fox News medical contributor Dr. Mark Siegel. Dr. Siegel, welcome.
Morning.
Good morning.
Dr. Siegel, did you
Great to
know
see you
about
guys. Good morning.
I know you know just about everything, but did you know about the additional incentives hospitals got for treating a coronavirus sufferer?
Yes, Brian, I did actually. And frankly, I'm not sure it's really enough when you consider that hospitals have diverted a lot of their resources towards COVID-19 patients. I was up on the wards this past weekend. You wouldn't believe the amount of personal protective equipment that's involved, the care that's taken, multidisciplinary teams that aren't used to doing it, that are transitioning, the need to keep everything separate and isolated, CAT scanners and MRI equipment that can't be used, elective surgeries that are canceled. Hospitals in the hot spots are losing millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, and COVID-19 patients require so much extra care that a 20% addition on the part of Medicare is just a step in the right direction. And I've talked to Medicare Administrator Seema Verma about this too, and she agrees that hospitals are hurting and need help.
Yeah, Dr. Siegel, you're always looking at the numbers, and as we look at the number of people who are infected, have been tested and tested positively, and then you look at the number of people who have died, there's some scrutiny now about the number of people who have died and it being blamed on the coronavirus, because I was reading about somebody who had coronavirus but died of a drug overdose. That's considered a COVID death. And then there was somebody who was involved in a head trauma accident, died, was never tested, and yet another COVID death. Can you explain how they're using that?
You know, Steve, that's a great question, and this has gone on with pandemics throughout the centuries. You know that in the 1918 Spanish flu, half the deaths were listed as pneumonia. They were probably not due to the Spanish flu. I want to say something here, though, that a lot of times we don't have the ability to test for COVID-19 in the hospital, or the test comes back negative, even if we know clinically that it probably is COVID-19. So even if it's listed on the death certificate and it wasn't the direct cause, it may have contributed, and I'm not assuming that because it was testing negative that the patient doesn't have it. I think overall, at this time, with flu season down low, a lot of people that are coming in with fever and the cough and shortness of breath and fatigue really do have COVID-19. So I'm not that concerned about things being done that way. I don't think it's deliberate. I don't think it's fraud. I don't think it's an attempt to change things to get more money. I don't see it that way. It's an incredibly overwhelmed hospital system in